Why just fix fits for normal players? Yes, today we are live on CCP Games' official Twitch channel, and in this episode of Fix Your Fits, we have CCP Games Fits. Yes, a special edition of our Fix Your Fit episode. Let's see if these fits are fixable. We're gonna see about it, and if you can learn from them right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Loru here, digital advertiser, content creator, and Eve enjoyer for the better part of 10 years now, and this is a special Fix Your Fit episode. We're going to be starting with the man, the myth, the legend, CCPB, flying a Healy strategic cruiser, a Loki, excellent, delicious. Let's see if this fit is good to go and how we can fix this. Let's see what y'all can learn from it on this special episode of Fix Your Fits. Let's start with CCP Games. CCPB coming in. Now let's look at what we got here. So this is a Loki. Its goal is to remote shield rep all the things. We even, ooh, nice job. We even have the ancillary stuff coming in. So we have an ancillary remote shield booster just in case you're out of cap. Let's talk through the fit first and why it works and what y'all can learn from it, okay? So we have a bunch of medium remote shield stuff in the highs, all mediums. We are not cap stable, but that's just because he is, he's got better stuff coming in. He's probably getting cap chained by one of his people, maybe. You're gonna look right here. With only 2 of these on, we're gonna have 8 minutes of heal time. And with 1 of these, we go down to 1:42. Now, notice my skills aren't there, so you're probably gonna have better skills. I can't fly the Loki on this character. This is a nano fit. What does that mean for the newer players? We have 100 MN. This is a battleship tier afterburner, okay? And we have nanofibers. This means you're gonna go fast. Its goal is to orbit at range and be far away. I just slapped my giant nose with myself, chat, what the heck? And you're going to heal up your boys. I love how he's included a single ancillary shield booster in the highs. This means if he's out of cap, he can still heal somebody. He can still be like, you know what? Live. I said live. What's the Tropic Thunder thing? Is so funny, chat. We do have a command burst on here as well. One of these is going to let him fly a command burst in this cruiser, giving people active shield shards. Active shield shards, I believe, is the buffer. Is that correct? Duration and capacitor usage of shield repair modules. Nice. So he's helping himself and anybody else that can remote shield rep in his fleet by making sure everybody can heal for less capacitor. Very, very awesome. He also has some active heal on himself. Another battleship tier module. Large shield repper. That's what, and there it is. Look at this. Look at this. With that one off, with just 1 of these. 2 minutes. Now you can do 3 of these. We're cap stable at 3. This is sick. I like this fit a lot because his self-heal is a large shield booster. If he's taking heat, he can heal himself up and have a good time with it. But if otherwise, he's just going to be orbiting around, healing people up with 3 of these active. 58-kilometer range on this heal. Very excellent. What would I fix on this? And I doubt I was going to be able to fix anything on bees. We also have light armor maintenance spots coming in here. I got to tell you, this tech shows how smart B is. We all know B is one of the best FCs out there, chat. It's just a fact. This is huge. Just think about it. You're healing up their shields. But with this, you can make sure it's a plug the armor hole as well. You can make sure if they have a little bit of armor damage, you can throw your armor drones on them anyway. You're not going to necessarily want DPS drones here because your job is to keep your fleet up and running and have a good time with it. And look, we have, I'm sure this was full of Navy cap boosters when he was doing this. So this one is the one for free that costs charges. And then if they take some armor damage, you can throw it in there. So would I fix anything on this? I love the afterburner. I don't think that you need a micro warp drive on this because if you want, you're probably not going to be able to fit a micro warp drive. It's going to mess with your capacitor. I maybe would think about putting some smalls in the highs. Let's go see how that looks. Maybe the reduced range is not what CCPB wanted. Let's do 1 small Tech 2, and then let's do 1 small, maybe we do another ancillary. No, that's not a good idea. Compact one can't fit. Compact one can't fit. What did he have in there before? Somehow the medium boosters, you know what? It must be that the Loki has some kind of buff and benefit to this. Let's see if this is why he didn't fit smalls and why he's smarter than I am. Let's see. Bonus to fall off, bonus to damage, bonus to whatever. CPU fitting a medium. There it is. It gets a bonus to medium armor and remote shield rep. Right there. Right there. That's why you didn't fit smalls in that. Very, very smart. So should he instead put another command burst module on this? Should he get rid of one of these and instead we need the capacitor control circuit probably? Don't think so. I'm going to be honest, chat. This fit is perfect. We even got the sucker cat battery. This is the right one that I always recommend using, is the large cat battery. This fit is perfect. It's absolutely excellent. And if you want to heal your friends in a solid Loki fit, this is it. Nothing to fix there. Well done, CCP. CCPB. Well done. The next one, true to his name, CCP Swift, showing up in a very swift boy. This is a Kisreel. CCP Swift metagaming like crazy, trying to make sure that he flies a swift ship true to his name. Let's see about it. I'm gonna go to the EFT. Let's see if we can fix this fit and see what y'all can learn from this Kisreel and how you can fly it and how you can use it. So we got a very, very fast boy. We got some stuff coming in. We got some interdictions. Kisreel's entire goal is to go speed, snipe, hit him, poke him, warp around fast. It's really awesome. I recommend checking out the ship if you like doing fast things. The Kisreel is a shield tank ship. We already see that. We do see that he had some heavy drones. Very, very cool. He probably had some medium drones in there as well. Decent drone base. You can fly that. Let's start with the lows. Some good buffer tank. Nano fit, again, nano fibers with a micro warp drive. You're going just over 2K, under 2K. And then when you overheat it, you go up to 27. This is a very fast lad, cruiser tier on that. We do have some good shield buffers. Very good stuff coming in. And a single tracking enhancer. Here's something I would show you. If you're doing DPS fits, you do want to have one tracker in the lows. One. Don't do 4 DPS. The diminishing returns are too high, and it's not going to help your overall stats. What good is your DPS if you don't hit them? Okay, my allergies are attacking me. So make sure that you fit one tracker in there, and then 3 gyro stabs sounds good. Let's look at the rigs. The rigs intrigue me here. This one. Polycarbon engine, good for more of that nano fitting. What's our align time? Is looking at sub 5 in a battle cruiser. Sub 5 aligned in a battle cruiser is sick. You can get the hell out of dodge very, very effectively. And he did opt for the interdiction maneuvers. These are going to propulsion disrupted module range bonus. So look, with this, he can point you at the 29. It's very intriguing. So with the combination of this and this, he can point you at the 29. And one of the only things I think I would change on this ship, you're already spending 700 million. If you're going to fly this kind of ship, I would put some kind of faction 1 on there so you can go further out. Now we're at 31. That extra 4K range is a big deal. Okay, we were using a Tech 2 before, and now we're at a faction 1. It's at 31. One of the best ways to do it is check out the new compare tool. You can use that and see what's up. And now that we have a faction warp disruptor in here, is there something else we can put in here to make this a little bit more, slightly more blinged out? You're already spending 700 million-isk. Might as well spend an extra 50 to make sure that you're nice and, doing it well. So I don't know. You could bling out every single one of these, but maybe it is the micro warp drive. Let's check if we can put a Tech 2 in here. We can, and look, we're going 1964. He had a restrained one on there. Now we're going 19, so it's not worth it. You only gain 20 speed on grid 20. It's not that big a deal. I wouldn't do that. So the only thing I would change on this ship is putting a blinged out warp disruptor on this to go up to 31 km. How do you fly this ship? This ship hits at 38K and points within 30. You're going to be orbiting within 20. You can see that CCPB was in a nano Loki, and CCP Swift is in a nano Kisreel. They're working together. So the healer is on the outskirts, is healing you, and you're like a little bit closer, poking some stuff and hitting him at range. Still locking him down. Decent buffer tank. No active heals here. It's all gas, no break with the Kisreel. Now wait, and we have a capacitor booster. This is so you can keep using your micro warp drive, keep it going. This is a good combo. If you have a micro warp drive, getting a capacitor booster is a really excellent idea because it means you can keep your micro warp drive on as long as you have stuff going, and you don't have to use it. You can just keep it off. It still goes. 289 is pretty slow, so you're probably going to be having this on at all times. That's why you want this. And remember, this affects your entire fleet. So everybody in your fleet is going to be able to point farther and get it done. What's the warp disruptor range heated? Great question. Ooh, 37. Imagine. That's the range of his guns. If he can shoot you, he can lock you. Disgusting. So the only thing I would fix is putting a blinged out module in there. Well done, CCP Swift. Excellent fit. Only thing I would fix is that warp disruptor. You did great. Well done, Swift. 07 to you. Everybody drop an 07 for Swift. True to his name. Let's see the next dev and what they have for us on this. Now, what do Vikings like more than anything? What do they like more than anything? Pancakes. That's right. CCP Jotun flying the best pancake, the Bargie guest. Let's see what he has and what you can learn from CCP Jotun's our guest coming in. Let's check it out. CCP Odin, well done. 072, my friend. I do love a Bargas. Ooh, the double newts and the highs, brother. What is with my power grid right now? You must have had a big module on there. Okay, so big deal for y'all. I want you to look right here. Okay, I want you to look right here. If you mouse over your power grid, it'll show you the percentage you're over. See how it's 101.97? Now you know you need the 2% power grid module. 2% power grid module. You mouse over it and you can see how much you're over. So you can get the 2% power grid implant. That's it. Let's look at this bar guest. Now the bar guest, we're gonna be able to point something out to 36. Disgusting. Disgusting. If we heat it, ooh, 43. Ugh, this is gross. Absolutely gross. You can poke them out to 88. This is 88K range. So this is a nano fit. You could see that everybody's nano fit because they're all working together. This is a battleship that goes 1678. Excuse me. This is less of a battleship and it's more a bullet out of a gun. Dude, with like 2,400 if you hate it. Gross. And remember, if he's flying with the Kisriel, with that command module, he's gonna point out to 40 as a base. And if you heat it, it's probably gonna be like 50. This is disgusting. It's a battleship unheated. We're doing 1K DPS at 88. They're a whole grid away from you. And he's, I hope you like missile. It's just ridiculous. And look, and because of this, we've got 3 ballistic control systems in the lows. Very excellent stuff. We have the polycarbon to go fast. We have the warhead to go excellent stuff. And we have the EM shield reinforcer to close the EM hole. And of course, the compact booster. We were just talking about this with the micro warp drive. This is the kicker, the micro jump drive. Okay, the micro jump drive. Because you can blip away 100 km. If something gets close to you, you blip away and keep on poking them, baby. That's wild. Here's the fun part. Heavy newts. Missiles are within 88. So as long as you're within 88, they can keep poking you and keep doing it. But if you get close, heavy newts are going to drain your cap. If you're in an Astero and you're locking them down, if you're in a Crow, you're going to have no cap very, very quickly with double heavy newts. And look, because he has the capacitor booster, he can keep it going, locking you down, poking you at range. If you get 3 or 4 of these in a fleet, this is a terror. Combine it with CCPB's healer, the Swift's Kisriel. This is a disgusting fleet that you're going to have a big response to. There's nothing to fix. Maybe have a faction warp disruptor in the same vein. Maybe. Incredible fits, incredible fleets. CCP Games does fleets every Friday, so you can go check out what they have and go hunt them down. Make sure you check those out on Twitch. And if you want more Eve guides, sub to our YouTube. The entire Fixture Fits playlist is over there, and sub for the best Eve guides. Thanks for 31,000 on YouTube, y'all. We'll see ya in the next video. Thanks very much.